Hello everyone, I hope you can see me. Hope you can see me. Hope you can see me. What is going on? I'm hoping that I am coming through because it's always an adventure over here. We're just never sure exactly if everything's working or not. So, what's up, guys? How are you? See if we got people jumping in. Got people coming in. Got people coming in. Uh-oh, is this a no sound situation? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? We're going to test this and see. Do we have sound? Do we have sound? Let me know if there's no sound, because I got to start over if that's the case. Do we have sound? I need a yes or a no. Do we have sound? Can you hear me? All right, cool, cool. First thing came on, somebody said, hey, you got no sound. I was like, oh, here we go again. It's going to be one of these nights. Oh, my God. Let's see. Okay, so some people can, some people can't. We're going to go with the people who can, because right now, hey, that's just how it is. So what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is a late night edition of the show. Please share the video. Let everybody know that we're here hanging out. It's interesting. We didn't do this by plan, not initially at least. The whole idea is that we were going to go on at a regular time, but honestly, we have just been inundated with this whole new jewelry business that we're doing, the Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry, and it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of a lot of interesting times already working with this stuff, but yeah, there's all kinds of things you don't think about when you set up these kind of companies, and we've had some interesting things happen. So nothing bad, nothing terrible, but just stuff you hadn't thought about. And we were underwater last week, for those who didn't know, and that threw things off just a little bit. So, once you have to get the post office out from underneath the water, and you got to be able to drive to the post office through your streets that are very flooded, it makes things a little bit difficult. So, yeah. So we're going to be, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this all comes together. But so far, so good. We've been having a lot of fun doing the jewelry. Dee's just absolutely tearing it up with some amazing designs that she's putting together. If you guys haven't checked it out, go on Facebook. It's Magic Moon Spirit Jewelry. You can check out the whole collection. And we're also going to be doing it's a fan name thing that we're going to be doing after this. We're going to be doing the Moonie Crystal Power Hour immediately following the show tonight, and we'll tell you where to go for that. So definitely check that out as well. Dee will be here in 1 second. It's been a race, guys. We've been trying to put everything together, so we'll see how this all turns out. Thank you to all the box talkers on Facebook and over on Periscope for tuning in. Appreciate you guys all doing this. We got Eva over on Lucky Kimba just joined in over on Periscope. We got Brian, Angela, Nicole, Christopher, Leslie, the sweet Leslie, Mindy, Colette, Michelle, Paul, Henny. Just want to, hey, thank you for the super hearts. Appreciate it, guys. We're just kind of getting started, getting warmed up right now. We're going to be doing some free readings for you guys. It's a good time for me to kind of talk a little bit about, before we really get started tonight, how this all works. So my name is Chris. I am a psychic medium. My beautiful, beautiful girlfriend, life partner, business partner, Dee Garcia, is also a psychic medium. She's a healer, and we do readings, we do spirit jewelry, we do events, we do college lecturing, we do a lot of stuff. But each week, hey Janek, each week over here, what we do is we donate an hour of our time to kind of come in. Of course, we just hang out for fun. That's what we do. But we like to come in here for about an hour and do this thing called Box Talk. And what Box Talk has kind of turned into is a movement of a bunch of really cool people, a bunch of really cool viewers and listeners who support us, support each other. And this is a community with a hashtag that is no darkness allowed. And we mean that when we come in here. This is all about being positive. You don't have to be a believer. You don't have to have a belief system of any kind. But the one thing that we ask is that everything here remains positive, because if there's one time in life, if we could just get an hour out of the week, where everything is positive and everybody's cool and everybody hangs out and they're there for each other, that's what this is all about. So Dee and I like to come in here. Thanks, Lucky Kimba, for the super hearts. Dee and I like to come in here and we like to donate an hour a week of our time to just kind of hang out with you guys and do some readings, some free readings. Now, when I say readings, these are quickie readings. These aren't like, you know, we do our private readings, they're paid. And we sit down and we do between 20 and 30 minutes with you guys, where basically we you know, really tune in, and we have the ability to give you some really specific answers towards things. We, you know, can use oracle cards. We use the ghost box. We do a lot of different ways of communication and readings for you guys. But when we do this, it's a little bit quicker. You know, we try to kind of get through as many people as we possibly can, because, you know, a lot of people might not be able to afford the readings, whatever the case might be. Hey, Lucky Kimba. Casper, hey. Oh, Crystal is actually her name. But we are going to get to some readings here in just a second, guys. We're just kind of hanging out for a minute. Like I said, Dee will be here momentarily. I do have my adult beverage with me tonight to get me through. It's been a crazy few weeks, so we've been doing this kind of stuff. Just kind of trying to get through all the insanity that's going through. I wanted to tell you guys about a couple of cool things, and like I said, I promise I'm not rooms. We get a lot of questions that come in, and it's a lot easier when two of us are in here kind of manning one side or the other, but we do the best we can. Anyways, guys, I just want to tell you we are getting ready to head out on tour. Dee and I are. First thing first, though, I wanted to touch base with you guys. On the 11th of July, many of you know and love sweet Mama Moon, my mom, who is an amazing psychic medium. She's going to be actually going into surgery. It's a pretty major neck surgery that she's going to be having. So I love the fact that you guys come in here and you know, send a lot of love and a lot of support. And all you guys who know Mama Moon, if you wouldn't mind, please send the most positive energy that you can for her. I'm actually flying back to Denver from Texas. I'm going to be flying back to Denver for a couple of days to be there for her surgery and make sure she's doing all right. So if you guys wouldn't mind sending a lot of love and energy, we'd really appreciate it. She actually had this surgery pop up, which means she can't go with us on part of our tour that we had planned. It's like, oh, boo. Because we love having Mama Moon there. You know, she's the best. Those of you who know and love Mama Moon. But for those of you who are in the Florida area, I want to let you guys know that Dee and I are going to be at Dream Angels in Tequesta, and that's going to be from the 19th to the 22nd. And then on the 23rd through the 25th, we're going to be at a place called Moonlight Crystal Visions, doing gallery readings and private readings. We're also going to be filming an episode of Ghostbox Chronicles while we're out there at a place called Ginger's Place in Jacksonville, which is a super haunted location, and not a lot of people know about this place. It's Heather Larson actually was the one who found it for us, our wonderful tour coordinator. She found it and got it all booked, and marketing director, she got it all booked for us. And then we're doing a Ghost Hunter University at the location while we're there on the 25th. Then we're going to be in Atlanta, guys, from the 27th to the 29th at Inner Space, doing gallery readings, private readings, and a psychic kids class. We're going to be trying to help some kids and their families deal with, you know, what it means to be psychic and what goes along with that stuff. So if you guys are in the Atlanta area, definitely check that out. And then we're going to be at a new location that's going to be called Mystic Valley in St. Louis on the 31st and 1st of August. And we're going to be doing gallery readings, private readings there. We're really looking forward to that. And then we're going to be at the Mason House Inn, guys. Always back at the Mason House Inn in Bentonsport, Iowa on the 3rd and 4th. We're going to be filming 2 nights of Ghostbox Chronicles live for the Video Space Network, as we always do. And we're going to be holding a sold-out Ghost Hunter University at the Mason House Inn as well that night. So if you guys are anywhere near any of those areas, check it out. If you missed what I said, just go to chrismoonpsychic.com. And we can definitely check stuff out for you, and hopefully you get tickets and we can see you there. Okay, thank you guys. I see everybody's praying for Mama Moon. Thanks, guys. Christina, we are in Jacksonville. We're going to be at Moonlight Crystal Visions. That's going to be for the psychic aspect, and then we're going to be at Ginger's Place doing our Ghost Hunter University. You can come take part in that, and for those who can't, you can watch it on the Video Space Network. So, anyways. Dee is not here with us yet, but I see a lot of questions coming in. I want to make sure that we get started. Take a sip of my beverage here. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure to share this video on Facebook. Share it on Periscope. Let everybody know you're hanging out. Let's get a bunch of people in here. One caveat I want to kind of talk about before we get started here. We get a lot of people that are like, you're skipping my question, you're missing me, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Guys, we got a lot of questions in here, and right now it's just me in here. So I'm going to do my best to go between Periscope and Facebook, and I'm going to answer as many questions as I possibly can. So please bear with me. If you have a pressing question, talk to one of the box talkers here, and they'll help you get your question answered, okay? So thank you guys so much. Okay, I'm just going to really quickly, and this is random, I'm just going to jump over to Facebook and see if I've got anything here. Leslie Hardley, will I recover from my divorce? Leslie, yeah, you're going to. I mean, you're going to recover from it and you'll make it through this. But I'll tell you what, it's already been harder than you thought it would, and there's going to be a few more hurdles that you're going to have to go through. I don't understand what the aspect is of the. I keep seeing the yo-yo, and I don't know what that's about. I keep seeing the being pulled back and forth thing. I don't know if you're still in contact with your ex. I don't know exactly what's going on with that, but I feel like you're still being pulled in that direction. A lot of deception, more so than in a normal divorce situation. I feel a lot of heartbreak and deception, complete deception in that. And I understand that that's probably really tearing you apart. But I do want to let you know there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I get the number 4 around you, which is telling me, to me, this is months. Give yourself enough time to mourn the loss of this situation, if that makes sense, before you try to move on to anything else, or even trying to get your thoughts in order. So just give it a little bit of time. Hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to take a look. Be fair here. Brat59. Oh, that's Miss Shadden over there, I believe. Hello, Chris. Does my grandma Charity have any messages for me? Yes, she has actually been trying to get through to you, and I've actually been getting some messages for Steve on my side. I wanted to let you know about too. Yeah, she is trying to get through to you. She's been trying to communicate on a consistent basis, and it's not at night. She's trying to come through to you during the day, and I actually get late morning, early afternoon. If you could just open yourself up a little bit to it, maybe try some spirit communication techniques to communicate with her. I think that would be a good way to go. I want to stick with Periscope, and I'll jump back to Facebook here in a second. April says, hey, Chris, was wondering who left several pennies around my truck where I was parked at work. This was Spirit. Yeah, this was definitely Spirit attempting to communicate with you. This was not just one family member. This was 2 family members. And this is that they realize that you're thinking about them. I get the male, the not older male, but I'll say brother, who is trying to reach out to you, really being prevalent about communication and showing you he can communicate. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's see here. Another question here really quickly. I've got Leslie Martinez, good friend, great supporter, lover. Question person says, my good friend is true. Let's see, a question. The person that says, is my good friend, is it true or convenience? Leslie, I'm getting a mix on this one. I'll be honest with you. I feel like it started out more as, I don't want to say using. I feel it started out more as a what's in it for me situation, but I do feel that now they've become a good friend of yours. I didn't think they expected it to be that way, but I do feel that they actually do have genuine feelings for you, and I hope that helps. Jumping back over to Facebook, Linda Marquis, will I get a house in a safe place soon? Linda, what I want you to do is I want you to put as much concentration into this as you can, and as much intent as you possibly can, because the problem that you're having right now is your doubts are creeping in, and that's what's actually stopping this from happening. This is something that's meant to take place. It is going to take place, but until you're able to tear down that wall and believe that it's going to happen, you don't have any hope at that point. You gotta 100% believe that that's going to be the case. Okay. Let's see here. Again, guys, I'm just jumping around. If I miss you, just keep coming. Thank you for all the super hearts over on Facebook. Appreciate it. Our sweet friend in the UK, Colette, says the dawn chorus here has started. The blackbirds are singing. It's getting light. Colette is so awesome, guys. For those of you who don't know, we get some amazing people from all around the world who watch. Colette's been an original box talker. She's in the UK. She stays up till all hours of the night to hang out with D and I, and we always appreciate Colette. Love her so much. She's done several readings with her. She's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Jenica 11. Hi, Chris. Could you possibly tell me what spirit energy is trying to connect with me? Thank you. Oh, this is not associated with you. I'm getting a girl age, I want to say just the picture that I'm getting, 9-10. Arrow would probably be 1950s, maybe early 60s, just from the fashion that I'm seeing. Spirit that's always been trying to reach out to you is now just having the ability to do so. Again, they see that light around you. They believe that they can communicate, and that's why they're reaching out. Nothing negative, nothing bad. I think that they actually see you as a sister energy, but I don't believe that there's any family tie in there. I think that this is just very random. Let's see here. Really quick, Maureen came back and said, thank you, Chris. I had a feeling she was the female calling my name the last week. Yes, you are correct. Thank you for the validation on that one. Let's see here, just jumping around. Oh, guys, I don't know if you have this problem, but I get, when I have Periscope on my computer, it pops up like 6,000 times and there's no way to shut it off. So I'm trying to read questions from you guys, and I'm trying to get through all the Periscope pop-ups that are coming up right now. Marcy Ulrey, oh, there's Dee. Love you, baby.
Love you, baby.
Marcy Ulrey says, hi, Moon. I haven't been on in a while. Any messages for me? Grandpa? Grandpa? Okay. I think this is your grandpa, but basically the message is to get your head out of your butt. Remove your head from your butt. And I don't know what that means, but the frustration that's there is very strong. Very, very strong. Okay, guys, jumping.
She must be dealing with a lot of different issues, maybe.
Yes, 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 yes.
Clarity.
Yes. Everybody says, hey, Dee.
Hi.
Beautiful
hi.
Dee.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
We love you guys, too. Thank you all for tuning in. I was telling them about our crazy learning about jewelry experience. We're going through the motions, guys.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. But I'm into readings now because people are on it and they're like, let's do some readings, and that's.
Did you tell them how sometimes I ignore you because I'm just into making jewelry and.
I didn't get into that.
And you get ignored.
No, I do get ignored from time to time, guys. It kind of sucks, but that's how it is. But she's very good at what she does, and it all works out. So I'm very happy. Let's see. Oh, Colette, when you get a chance, wants to get a card, please. If you have your cards anywhere near.
I will do that. I'm just gonna pull up. Just bear with me, guys. I'm gonna pull up all the social medias on my laptop, so
especially
I can help.
YouTube, because YouTube's the one I need right now. That's we're missing our YouTube people. Right. Sorry, YouTubers, I haven't been on there. I don't only have so many eyes.
YouTube, I'm going into it right now. I'm going to pull it up.
Let's see here. I'm just grabbing messages. Sorry, guys, trying to grab as much. Okay, I got thrown off track. Sorry, guys. Keep putting your message in if I miss you. Becky Rebecca says, right before I doze off, I hear voices shouting at me. How can I learn to be more open? Okay, Becky, here's the thing I tell people, because it's great to be open. It's great to have that communication, right? But you have to make sure that you are grounded. You got to make sure that you are not going into these communications openly. It would be just like using a Ouija board or anything else. So you want to make sure that if you are having communications, you want to make sure that you ground before you go to sleep, before you go to bed at night, and that you go in almost in a meditative state to communicate with spirit, because it can be actually dangerous to go in and start communicating with spirits that you don't know who they are, especially if you're not used to doing this. So that would be my suggestion right off the bat, is to make sure you're absolutely grounded before you go in. Another thing to do that's really important about spirit communication is you want to make sure that when you wake up in the morning, you have a pen and paper or your phone to record or something, and say all your thoughts or write down all your thoughts, because that's how spirit communicates, is almost on a subconscious level in a sleep state. So that's the best way that you can possibly do that.
That is correct.
Okay, and I'm rambling away here, but I'm trying to get everybody here. Heather, our sweet Heather, I just want to say again how much we love Heather Larson. Dee and I would not be able to survive without Heather Larson. She is our tour coordinator, our marketing director, and she is the best. She is like the best. She rules. She does.
We love her. Love her very much.
We love her. We love her. Hey, and Heather, reminds everybody, full moon tonight. Charge your crystals. Very important. Which is what we do. And again, guys, hang out. We're going to talk about where you can come check us out immediately after Box Talk tonight for the Moon D Crystal Power Hour, where we're going to be talking about jewelry and selling some stuff. And
we're doing that.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get to go to sleep.
No. Aww. No, she loves it. Don't let her
I love
fool
it.
you.
I'm playing.
Okay, I'm trying to hurry here real quickly. Okay, guys, jumping over to Facebook really quickly. Nicole says, "Hey, Moon and D have a lot of negative going on around me, and I'm back in, but I've got it bad. Is wondering where I'm moving. It seems like the place I live, Nicole Beach. Oh, Nicole, I think you still have a little bit of time left on this. Unfortunately, I think that it's going to be a while, in that spot." Talked about grounding. One thing I'd like you to do is actually try to. I want you to sage the house. I want you to do it effectively. I want you to go through the location that you're in right now, and I'd really like for you to go through, get some white sage. Real easy to find in any metaphysical supply store or psychic shop. White sage, you put it in a bowl, ashtray, something where you're not going to burn down the place. You light it, and you start walking through the location. Everybody thinks that there's like magic words that you have to say or something like that. There's no magic words you have to say. What you're going to do is this. You're going to walk through the location, and you're going to forgive the negative energy. You're going to forgive the negative energy. No hate, no anger. You're going to forgive the negative energy. You're going to tell it, I forgive you for what you've done to me, but you can't stay here. I send you back into the light with love. And you're going to repeat it over and over and over again in any way that you want to. But everything has to remain an affirmation, and it's got to remain positive. And you're going to see a huge change happen around you. Before you're able to move, you're going to be able to actually stand where you are right now. It's really important that you do that. Clear that space, clear that energy. And believe me, after you're done with it, you'll be shocked.
That's correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
And as Heather says, it's all about intention, which is 100% true.
I want to, real quick on YouTube, Chris, I want to read something from Gypsy Mama 820. Says, "Hi D, my first live stream and one of your new patrons." So Chris and I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us on our first live stream, for this being your first live stream, and thank you for being one of our new patrons.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. Thank you for being a patron. Because, yeah, you're cool and stuff, and you guys keep us going.
She also says she will pray for your mom.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that.
Okay, and so she actually has a question, and I'd like, because we never get to YouTube.
Okay.
So Gypsy Mama 820 says, "If you check YouTube for questions, if so, I'd like to know if you can see which spirits have been hanging around me lately." Are you picking up on that? Spirits have been hanging around me lately.
I'm not getting anything specific, honestly. I'm just really not picking up on anything with that.
The reason why I ask is I'm picking up like there is several spirits. I don't get anything negative at all. I don't get a feeling of anything negative around, hanging around her. But I do feel that, I think you may know one of the energies that is around you, but I feel like it's family and you know who this is. And I think this is why you're asking. It's definitely a connection, someone that's connected, that you know who this is. It's connected to you. I keep saying you know who it is, because I feel like this is, and I don't feel like it's too many generations back. But that's just what's coming to me right now.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get anything on that.
No? Okay, well there you go.
You got something on it though.
Yes, I did.
Let's see here. Just jumping back. Cheryl says, "Needing to hear from my mom. Any messages from her?" This is Cheryl Cannon Wilson. Any messages from her mom? Are you getting anything on that?
Who is this?
Oh, you just missed it.
I did. Sorry.
Oh boy, yeah.
Cheryl, any messages from mom?
From her mom.
From her mom. Any messages from her mom? I'm getting something. What's popping in my head is something about money. And now I don't know if this is a money management thing or her letting you know that there's money coming to you. Let me tune into that. I feel like it's a money management thing, and she wants you to try to prioritize better, organize. There's certain things. There's something you haven't taken that first step on, or you haven't taken that complete step on. Feel like you're kind of, she's telling me right now that you're sort of waiting on something, and she wants you to go for it. You know what this is. She wants you to go for it because it's actually the right move, something you've been questioning for a while now. That's the only thing that I got.
Awesome. I went crazy in the beginning. I was doing a bunch of readings. I burned myself out. Thank you, Missy Ann, for the super hearts. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. And thank you for inviting followers, guys. This is awesome. Really appreciate that.
Angelina Sierra Winwords on YouTube.
Oh, awesome. Hi.
Hi, Angelina. Thanks for all the orders that you've had. Oh, wow. Okay, real quick. Validation. Gypsy Mama says, you nailed it, girl. Wow. Thank you for confirming.
There you go. Boom.
All right. Okay. And Angelina Sierra Winward says, hello, Chris and Dee. This is Angelina Sierra Winward. I'm having connection problems with my phone and getting you through Facebook and YouTube. Could you have Dee draw a card for me?
Don't forget about Colette while you have the cards out.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do Angelina, and then I'll pull the card for Colette. All right. So both of you ladies, here we go. First, connecting with my spirit guides. Please help me connect with Angelina Sierra Windward spirit guides, and let's get a message across to her. What is it that she needs to hear? What is it that she needs to know right now? I get the words decisions before I even draw a card. Angelina, spiritual growth. I'm going to show you the card here. Spiritual growth. Okay. Okay. So Angelina, this spiritual growth card is up because this is something that you know you've been feeling a pull towards this, and you've actually been getting better at tuning in and connecting with your guides. There are a lot of things going on around you right now, things that are going to take a lot of decision making on your part. And the reason why this card was pulled while I was thinking about that is because you need to know that you are not alone, and you have your spirit guides helping you through these changes, helping you through the decision making process. Listen to the signs, pay attention. Whenever you see angel numbers are going to be big with you, Angelina. When you see these angel numbers, I want you to take note of what you're thinking about, what you're doing, and what's happening around you. What is it that you're talking about? What's on your mind? What's the most important thing, and what are you going through in your life at that moment? Especially when you see the numbers 555. That one's going to be big in 222. 222 and 555 both have to do with changes. And right now, there's some things that are happening that are there's some things around you that are going to be changing for you, Angelina. And one of the good things is that if you stay in tune and allow yourself to keep growing spiritually and developing that way, just do a lot of meditation and really let go of self-doubt and let go of fear. Pay attention and listen to those signs. Okay?
Absolutely.
Sorry if I'm rambling.
No, it's okay. Wanted to really quickly, before you draw Colette's card, I want to let you know Marcy came through and said that yes, in fact, there is a lot going on. There's validation. There is a lot going on around her right now. So her I believe it was her grandfather was telling her to kind of pull it together. So yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
It's always nice to know you're on once in a while.
So Colette, Missy Ann says, my numbers never stop every day, all day. Yeah, and we talked about that, Missy Ann. Remember when we did that reading together.
All right, one for Colette.
Here we go, Colette McCardle. We're going to pull a card for you, girl. Let's see what's going on around you, Colette. I see a lot of changes coming your way, but it's going to be up to you to maintain it, okay? You have a tendency to get bored of things easily. Don't allow that to happen. Stay on course, okay? The universe has a plan for you. You have to allow the universe to take you down that path. Ha! And look. Realizations and epiphanies.
Boom.
All right, Colette. So, realizations and epiphanies. When this card comes up for a person, it means that there's going to be a lot of things that come up around you, and you're going to start noticing and seeing the truth and the true intents and meanings behind certain situations and certain signs that pop up in front of you and come your way. Okay? You're going to start seeing the truth behind people's intents and situations, why things are happening the way they are. Sometimes we have a tendency to say, why me, why me? But for you, and especially in the coming weeks ahead, right after you start asking yourself why me, it's going to be clear to you, and things are going to fall apart for you before they get better, but they are going to get better. They are going to get better, but it's about how much you allow it to get better, and don't fight the process. Don't fight it. Let it happen. Let the process happen, and don't fight where the universe is trying to take you, Colette, okay? That's pretty much it.
Quit fighting it, Colette.
Quit fighting it, Colette.
That's all there is to it. I want to jump over to Facebook really quickly. Nicole says, D, can I get a butterfly card, please.
Who's this?
Our sweet friend Nicole.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nicole, yes. For Nicole, and I've got an important question in YouTube that I need to ask right now. Okay. So Nicole, we're going to get you a butterfly card. I'm asking my spirit guides, Archangel Michael, to please help me connect with Nicole's spirit guides. Let's pull the card for her and see what message she needs to hear right now. Okay, Nicole, support right now. You need to know that you do have a lot of support in the different situations and changes and things that are happening around you. You do have that support, but also this card comes up because there's people around you that are going to need you to be their big support system, okay? So this is going to be sort of like a give and take situation. It's going to be like a symbiotic relationship between you and the people that need you, because there's going to come a time here very soon where you're going to need a shoulder to lean on, and you need to know that you have it. Don't wall up. Don't keep these things all to yourself, and don't feel like you can't reach out, because you can. You have the support. You are not alone during these changes. And and not only do you have the people that care about you, but you've got your spirit guides with you too.
Really quickly, Colette said, you just read for, I've already had that and I do get bored, LOL. Thanks, D. So it makes sense. Okay, good deal. You said you had a question over on YouTube you wanted to read really quickly. Periscope, we're coming to you next.
I do. Okay. Here we go. It says, hello. This is from Super Trooper 469, and her name is Heather from Lincoln, Nebraska. She says, hello and many blessings to you. I'm so lost, feeling I just exist. Felt that way most of my life. I see no end to it, and no matter what I do, I sink. I'm unwanted. Will big change ever come?
Yeah, but here's the thing. People always... Don't get mad at me when I tell you this, because I'm kind of the harsh psychic when it comes down to this, aren't I? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, Chris is kind of mean. But I'm not trying to be mean. You are your worst enemy. You've got to get out of your own way. Your thoughts...
You're not unwanted.
No. But your thoughts produce your reality. You literally create your reality through your words and through your thoughts and through your energy. So with you have a tendency to start seeing things happening and it looks like it's going well, and then it goes negative. You focus on that negative and you start believing that's a constant, that it's going to be forever, that that's the way it is, and that you are cursed or whatever the case might be. You're not. But you actually have to retrain your brain and your soul. You've got to retrain yourself to start seeing things differently. And it's easier said than done, of course. But really, I want you to start looking at situations in different ways. And it's not that hard to do. Try to find positive in anything that happens, if that makes sense. You get a flat tire on your car. Sucks that you got the flat tire, but it probably prevented something worse from happening down the line. Maybe you meet somebody through that. Maybe there's all sorts of things. The universe will take care of you if you put your good intent out there. But you always have to remember it. You can fall back sometimes, but you always want to keep that positive intent out there. It's vital. Okay? So I'm saying this out of love. I am telling you out of love. You can do this. You will do this. But you have to retrain your brain.
Now, I just want to add to that, because one of the things that I'm getting, and I'm getting that a lot, as I was listening to Chris and as I was reading your question, you were saying you feel stuck. Will things ever change? I don't think you've noticed that things have been changing for you, because I think it's about, like Chris said, retraining your brain, and don't fall back into those same negative patterns. One of the things that I do feel very strongly about with you is you do need to, you need an energy cleansing and clearing, because your mind is very fogged up right now. You're also a very, very strong empath. I get that just by looking at your question, just by looking at, so part of this depression, it's not even of what's happening to you. It's the feeling and the emotions that you're picking up from other people, because things like that affect you greatly. They affect you greatly, and that is why you tend to be your own worst enemy, because you're already... these feelings are affecting you. Everyone else's emotions affect you. You walk into a room, the feeling, the ambiance in the room affects you greatly, and it really does. You turn on the news and you see something and it affects you greatly. You have a huge heart, and it's been broken too many times. It's been broken by people. It's been broken by situations. It's time to allow the change. It is.
But it's how you see those
Exactly.
things. I mean, you agree with me, right?
Yeah, I do agree.
It's not, you can't ever go, oh, what was me? Well, that's
No,
it.
no.
It's over.
I was getting to that. I was gonna say she's got a huge heart, and it's been broken many times. But the thing is, the one thing you have to tell yourself, because I did pull a card and I'm about to show it to you. The one thing I do have to tell you, sadly, the strongest people go through the worst times. The strongest people go through the biggest heartbreak. So one thing that you can tell yourself and pat yourself on the shoulder is that you are an extremely strong person. You're still here. You're dealing with it, even though I do have to scold you a little bit, like Chris. You tend to look at the negative. It's very difficult not to. It's once you're in that pattern. But remember, everything happens for a reason. And remember these words: when everything around you is falling apart, usually it's falling apart so that other things can fall into place. That's usually why it's happening, so that everything else can fall into place. So right now, I think the reason why things keep falling apart, and I'm telling you, the universe told me to tell her this, is because you're not listening to what your guides want. You keep I feel like you keep resisting that change, and you keep resisting the path you're supposed to go down. So that's why you feel lost, because you're not where you're supposed to be. You need to allow the transformation, trust the process, and do what you want to do. Let go of fear. Make the decisions based on what you want. Stop caring about what others think. Look, you're stronger than you know. This was a card that I just pulled when Chris was talking for you, and this is a direct message from your guides to you. You are stronger than you know. You have the courage to deal with life's toughest situations, because you've already been dealing with them. Now, this life for you, you've had many lifetimes. You're a very old soul. This life right now is about lessons for you. You're supposed to be you chose this. You're supposed to be going through these lessons, because in the next one, and actually later on in this one, or right now even, you're not focusing on the fact that you are a healing tool for other people. You can counsel and help others that have been through the same or worse situations than you have. So really focus on that and look at the good. See yourself through the eyes of the angels, and know that your worth is much more than what you give yourself credit for. That's
right. So, and you guys, you'll see sometimes, I know everybody's in here and wants to get a reading, but sometimes we have to focus in a little bit longer on one, because sometimes that need is just there, and we have to get that message across. So please bear with us, guys. Don't get angry that we're focusing more on one person. It's just sometimes we got to pass those things on. I
had to.
No, we both did. We both did that one.
Well, Spirit wouldn't let go of me. I had to say what I had to say.
Right. I want to say what's up to Mr. Nitro, Steve Shadden over here in Facebook. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you popped in. Your missus over here on Periscope wanted to let me know you're in there, and I saw you pop in. So what's up, buddy? How are you? I want to go jump back to Facebook. We got so many people in here. Millie says, "Hi, Moonie. Do you see any finances? My finances getting any better soon? Thanks and God bless." I actually do.
As well.
I was feeling that. And soon. I think that you get a dramatic turnaround coming around really, really soon. So please take a deep breath and allow it to happen for yourself. Let's see here. I'm just
got another question on YouTube.
Okay.
I'll be manning YouTube over here. This is from Candace in YouTube. She says, "Hi, this is my first time watching, and I was wondering what you might, or can you pick up on anything in my energy? Can you pick up what I'm going through right now? My name is Candace." Pick up on my energy.
I'm actually picking up on a lot of loss, is what I get from that.
Also, Candace, are you going through something health-wise? I feel a lot of fatigue around you, and I don't know why. Really look out for that. Let me know what's up with that feeling I'm getting of fatigue. Actually, and this isn't even your fault. You're not doing this to yourself. This is something that you're suffering from. It's been affecting you. It's like a chronic fatigue that I feel around you. So I don't know why I'm picking that up. And you said that you're picking up as
loss.
Well, a lot of loss, depression, and fatigue.
Fog, loss, just that's what I'm picking up on. So
just know that there's hope. That there is hope at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Things are going to get better for you. I also do see that, but it's going to take a while. Things will get a little bit worse for you before they get better, but they will get better. They will change. There's some changes coming your way, as a matter of fact. Let them happen, because they're actually going to make things better for you.
Definitely. I also wanted to say over here to Steve, because I was bugging about a dream I was getting. Steve, I'm getting something about your uncle who's passed, and I'm glad your surgery went well, by the way, buddy. Something about, I believe it's your uncle who passed. I want to say, or he was an uncle to you or something like that, talking about his bike. He wants to talk to you about his bike. So he's been getting a hold of me on a consistent basis. I just want to let you know, I don't know if that has something to do with something you have or a memory that you have, but he's trying to get something through. I do want to jump back over to Periscope because we've had a lot of people in here and I want to make sure we get them. Let's see. Diza Niza says, how do I figure out what abilities I have?
Well, how do you figure out what abilities you have? It's all about, and I know that this sounds very, every psychic says this, but the truth is, it is about tuning in and meditation. Now, that sounds a lot easier than it is to actually do, but the way you find out about some people, not that you have everybody has a little bit of some sort of an ability, and we all have that innate intuition, but the way you find out is, how are you communicating with spirit? What is it? Are the things you're hearing valid? Are the things that you feel? With you, it's feelings. It's feelings more than anything else. Feelings, and that's all. It's almost like instead of hearing something, you feel that voice, you feel that energy, you feel that feeling, you feel that situation. It's with feelings. What ability you have is, how well are you able to apply that and help others with it, and even help yourselves and make decisions with that? Try to open up to spirit and meditate. What's your suggestion on that?
I'm with you on all that. I wanted to jump into something else because it's important. Brandy Bostic Loop says that she's got multiple offers on her house tonight. And this is a serious situation. We've done several readings for her. She's scared because this is it. This is the realization of an ending of one thing and the beginning of a new thing. I want to let you know, Brandy, it is 100% good to go, and you have approval from you-know-who. He has brought this to you. This is happening. This is happening. This is going to, yes.
Okay, we've got Chula. Her name is Danielle. She's on YouTube. She says, hi, Moonie and D. Can D please put a card for me? My name is Danielle. I'm going to put a card for you very quickly. And then we're going to move on because I tend to ramble. Unless, of course, the Spirit doesn't let me go, and then I've got to tell Danielle what she's got to hear. Danielle, the message for you from Spirit. Oh, okay, Danielle. This is actually something that's been popping up with you a lot here lately. Memories. Memories have been coming up. Memories from the past have been resurfacing, and your emotions have been sort of like on a roller coaster from this. These are memories from something that some of them, you know what I am going to tell you is to try to focus on the happy memories as opposed to things that make you bring you down and make you feel, down and sad. But memories right now have been resurfacing, and it might be either there's something that sparked it or triggered it, or either you saw someone again or you found something happened, and so these memories are going to be filling your brain, your mind again. And the reason why this is happening is because there's a situation, a feeling that you have to deal with and heal from. You have to apply healing in order to move from that and be able to deal with other situations accordingly. In other words, if it's a trust issue, you need to apply healing to that situation so that you can trust again. If it's relationship, whatever it is, if it's loss, grieving the loss of something or someone or a relationship, you need to heal from that so that you can move forward, okay? So memories are big with you right now. And they're going to continue. It's going to continue. I'm just going to tell you right now, it is going to continue.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Boy, guys, we just have so many people coming in here. By the way, I just want to really quickly stop in the action here and thank everybody who supports the show, everybody who's tuning in tonight and tuning in the past. Thank you for being a box talker. If you wouldn't mind just sharing the video and letting people know you're hanging out with us, we'd really appreciate that. And we'll get...
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
We'll get to help more people that way. Go ahead.
I just want to say I just want to say that Heather from Nebraska, the one that we gave the very long video to, said, thank you so much. You both had me in tears because you're so right. Thank you for taking the time to help me focus again. I was feeling like there was no point. Thank you so much. So I just want to say you're very welcome, and I felt the need to keep talking and talking.
The stern talking to.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the love, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for all the love and the hearts, guys.
Is that Taylor right there?
Yes, it is.
Taylor,
thank you for your purchase today, Taylor.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who's been purchasing our jewelry. We really appreciate that, guys. We did a big, massive
Yeah, we did.
charging and personal charge and supercharge. We really put a lot of energy into that, guys. We went nuts. Nuts. Taylor, I just want to say, as far as your guides go, the one thing that I'm sensing with you and sensing with them is their frustration with you in the sense that they get you to a point. They've been leading you to a point, but for some reason you talk yourself out of doing the thing they're getting you to almost every single time. And that's where their frustration is. They feel like they're kind of leading you to the water, but you're not drinking. So one thing I do encourage you to do is really just kind of listen to your heart, go with it, stop questioning yourself, and do the right thing with that, okay?
Okay, let's see. I want to go. I guess I'll stay. Anything else that's so awesome, Heather? Oh, people are saying that they're so happy for Heather that she got. Chula says, thank you, Dee. Okay, Anita Newman says, hey guys, Dee, you told me my angel numbers were 4 and somehow 8 would be important to me. Can you tell me more about them and how 8 will be important? How does 4 show up? Okay, Anita, the thing with 4 and 8 is these are the numbers that your angel guides are going to use to give you messages you need to hear. I want you to pay attention to especially 444 because when you are facing times of just stress and trouble, and when you see that 444, that's their message to you that help is on the way. Okay. If you have no idea what it is, if you're like 444, what is that? Then you have to immediately have your mind go to the biggest concern that you have in your life at that moment, the biggest thing that you need help with, a miracle for, and that's them telling you, hey, help is on the way. Everything's going to resolve itself. It's going to be fine. When you see the number 8, that's them letting you know that you're growing spiritually and that you're on the right path. That things may shift a little bit. They may, but it's not a difficult shift, and it's not going to be like a loss or anything like that. It's just when changes start to occur, you need to allow those changes to happen.
Right. Okay.
And you're progressing. And when you start seeing the 888, the repetitive 8, the reason why that's going to be very important to you is because that's going to be your key. You're going to know that you're opening up spiritually more so than you have been before. So once you start seeing that, you're going to know, oh, wait a minute, my angel guides are really connecting with me now, more so than ever. So that's...
Absolutely. We just did a class last month on angel numbers and what they mean, and it's crazy, guys. It breaks into a lot of the things, a lot of the synchronicities that you see every single day. It's just it's huge, and what you need to do when you see certain numbers, the act that you need to take when you see those things. Very, very important stuff.
The one that we picked up on, she asked. Her name was Candace. Want to know what we picked up around her energy? She says, "You all are right about it all, and having bad thoughts about a relationship I'm in right now with someone I've been in love with for 30 years, and feel like I'm fixing to lose him once again." So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand.
A lot of feeling down. I guess I was right about her illness and her chronic fatigue that I felt, but she's having. Yeah, that's the down. You know how you said that you just felt a lot of. Mm-hmm. Fog and
I did pick up a lot of that, and the loss. Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming up with that.
There you go.
Oh, sometimes it sucks to be right. Mm-hmm. Let's see here really quickly. Adriana Castillo says, "Can you tell me what's going on with my husband?" Adriana Castillo. Can you tell me what's going on with my husband?
Can you tell me what's going on with my husband?
Detachment.
Yeah.
I get that right away. True detachment. Odd detachment. Sudden, quick.
Yeah, there's going to have to be a reconnection that happens here soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? And I see that very clearly. There has to be a reconnection that happens here very soon. And you know what? It's not going to come from his side. It's going to have to come from you. You're going to have to be the one to reach out and to do that reconnecting. I'm not saying that it's going to go the way that you want it to go, but you know what? It has to happen. It does have to happen. I feel like revealing things are going to come out, and it does need to happen ASAP. Things are going to come to light. So you need to be the one to reach out and have that reconnect.
Control the situation.
Yes.
Really quickly wanted to read one over here from Panda Pop 4. Will a project I'm working on start to move forward? Any recommendation from Spirit?
The project I'm working on, start to move forward. Any recommendation from Spirit? Yeah, but you know what? I do feel that this thing will start to move forward, but I feel like sometimes you stall it yourself. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I don't know if it's you or somebody you're working with or something. There keeps getting, like, there's stalls in there. And it doesn't have to be that way. I feel like just keep going, 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 going. Remember, things happen when those wheels are getting spun, and we have to be the ones to spin those wheels. Now, you are already doing that, so just continue. Don't stop. And I know that there's a tendency to like want fast, quick results. This is going to be something that's going to take some time. It is going to happen. It's going to be a slow progression, but it's going to happen. So don't let that go. Don't stop with that.
I want to read this one really quickly because she seems desperate for an answer. Samantha Qualls, any messages for me? She's been sending a lot of like urgent help. So I haven't picked up on anything, but do you get anything from Samantha Qualls?
Any messages for me? Okay, Samantha Qualls, I'm going to pull a card to see what message Spirit has for you. The Qualls. Okay, Samantha, this is your card. This card came out just for you. It's the motivation card. Your motivation right now is sort of like this. It may be where it was at an all-time high. It's no longer there anymore. Your motivations, it's down here. What motivated you, what used to motivate you, does not motivate you now. What motivates you now is sort of deterring you from what's really important. So I feel like things are out of whack with you, and it has to do with your motivation now. It's easier said than done when told you need that self-motivation, because things haven't gone the way you want them to go with a particular situation. I feel like you need to allow yourself to reach out and tell people what's really going on inside, okay? Yeah, I get the vision of like a walled up, like a brick wall almost, trying to, everything's okay, but it's not. I'm fine, but you're not. And it's that motivation. Things will start going your way. No, actually, it's about, you know what? Here comes another scolding. It's about what you, really believe and manifest. Remember, you have I don't want you to have that tendency of going into negative thought patterns. I want you to try to focus on the positive. That's a lot easier said than done. A lot easier said than done. Try to focus on the positive. Even when you say, well, try to see the positive in the negative situation, that's a lot easier said than done. But for your situation, it has to happen. I feel a lot of people out there are in moments, in cycles of transition. Right now, you're in a cycle of transition, but I am going to tell you that your cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to a close. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy for you, okay? It's not going to be easy, but you are going to get through it. Okay, it's going to take some time. So that's your message.
Brandy's asking in Periscope if you can pull a card for Flight Nurse.
Okay.
You can pull a card for Flight Nurse over here in Periscope.
Okay, let's do that.
Really needs it, so we'll pull a card for Flight Nurse.
Let's do that. We've got several people. We've got more people watching on YouTube now tonight. So I just want to say thank you to all of you that are tuned into YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Please share, like, and give us a lot of hearts and super hearts over on Periscope. Give us a lot of likes and hearts and love on Facebook. And give us a lot of shares over on YouTube, guys. Invite people to come and watch.
Got a bunch of people in here tonight. We appreciate it, guys. Each and every one of you. Thank you.
Okay, so for Flight Nurse, we've got finances. When this card comes up, finances, this means that there's going to be a change in your financial situation. I don't get a negative feeling. I do feel like this is something that you've been wondering about. I don't think it's going to happen as quick as you'd like it to happen, but things will improve in your financial situation. But it's going to take you to fix it. It's not going to happen just out of the blue. This is going to take something. I'm not sure what this is, but it's something that you're going to have to put into place in order for this to get better. I don't know if it's continuing to apply for something or continue to push forward for something, but there's something that's going to have to happen, and it's going to be on your part. pushing forward and being stubborn about this for this to get better and to get better on your partner. The other card for you is this one, the gracefully aging card. What this one means is that the universe is noticing the progress and the efforts you're making to better your situation, and they're gonna send help your way if you believe it, and if you just say that you believe that these things are gonna happen, then your angel guides are gonna come and help you and guide you through it. Gracefully aging means that the universe and your guides are acknowledging you for the progress that you're making, for the graceful way that you're handling your situations.
Brandy gave you the validation on that one. It says, "Ha, yes." It says, "And she has to allow me to help her." So there it is. Boom.
Okay.
White nurse, you got it. You got the message.
All right.
Really quickly, want to jump back over to Facebook. Get a bunch of people over here. Cheyenne Griffith says, "Any messages from my grandpa who passed, or anything that he can be read about my future?" Oh, you're really tied to your grandpa. What is that about? Did you guys? I probably be able to see. Did you guys have a chance to say goodbye? Because I'm not getting the feeling like you guys really said everything you had to say. And I feel like he's crossed, he's over. Don't get me wrong, but he still has a lot that he wants to talk to you about and tell you. And I think you feel his presence around you very strongly. But the lack of communication is frustrating to you on a lot of different levels. One thing that I would encourage you to do is something I advise many people to do, which is to take a step back if you can and try to allow him to imprint his energy, allow him to open the communication. And there's also a lot of messages that you're supposed to be getting.
Samantha Quall says, "Thank you. I always tell people I'm okay when I'm not. Thank you so much." Samantha, I'm very glad that we were able to do that. Thank you for allowing us to do that for you. I saw somebody else that was also with a lot of questions in XXX, and they said, "Will my life improve soon?" And that one jumped out at me, and I wanted to answer that one for this person. I have to say, I feel the anxiety around that situation. I feel the desperateness, like desperate situation. Like I need things to get better.
This is my last.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to pull a card for this person. I didn't catch the name anymore, but I do want to pull a card.
I've got one I need to read after that. Please.
Okay. I do have to tell you that right now you're going through a lot of different situations. Okay, this is a message for you, and I don't know if it has to do with your situation or not. You get this card, parental care. Now, I do have to tell you about this card. I feel that when this card pops up, this means that the parent-child relationship, there's a disconnect there. There's a disconnect, and there's a miscommunication, like you keep missing the communication. There's something that's where you're not on the same page. That Maggie is her name. They were saying Maggie. There's something in that relationship that you keep missing each other. There's a miscommunication, and you're just not on the same page. And that needs to get better. That needs to get better. You need to, whether it's guilt you're holding on to or guilt they're holding on to. There's something there that's not allowing that to blossom and heal. It needs to get better. Another card for you, look at that, healing from the past. That goes exactly with that, what I just said. Healing from the past for you. The only way things are going to get better, the only way you're going to feel like you're ready to just charge forward and move ahead and grow leaps and bounds from where you are now, is if you really allow yourself to heal from these heavy burdens and feelings that you've been carting around for the longest time. And these are situations that no longer serve you, that are not yours anymore. You need to put them down and move away from it, but really genuinely allow yourself to heal from this. That's what I have to say about that.
And that's what she, like Forrest Gump, that's what she has to say about that. Very interesting.
Okay.
Good stuff. I've been listening to what you're saying, doing readings, doing side conversation readings as well, trying to follow up on some stuff. So
I think that one, we were spot on with that one, because Samantha tells her, "Oh, Mags, I'm bawling for you." So maybe she knows her situation. Mags, this is spot on. Wow. Okay. So
Kimmy Robb says, "Any messages for me?"
Who's this?
Kimmy Robb.
Kimmy Robb. Any messages for me? Okay, Kimmy Robb, I'm going to pull a card for you. Heavenly signs right here. You need to start noticing the heavenly signs. And I think you kind of already have. Yes, the signs that have been popping up around you are heaven sent. Whether it's feathers, coins, things you've been finding in nature, butterflies, birds that pop out of nowhere. These are signs that your angels, your guides, and family is with you. There's a lot of... you have family on the other side, and you've been wondering and questioning this a lot. Yes, they're with you. You do have these energies and spirits that are with you, and they're good. I don't get anything negative from that, but you have a lot of angel guides as well sending you these signs because you're questioning a lot of things right now in life, and they want you to know that you're not alone. All you have to do is loudly seek out that help, and they'll come to your aid.
You just ask.
And you shall receive.
It really, I know that sounds so simple, but that really is the case. Want to remind you guys to, I'll do the business end of things. So if you guys are ever interested in doing a private reading with us, which again is a 20-minute, 30-minute reading, we use cards, we use the ghost box, you can communicate with your loved ones. You know, you can always get in touch with us. And if you're on Facebook, just look up at the top of the thing. You'll actually see to book a private reading with Chris and D. Click on those links. You can email us, or you can just book a reading online right there. So that's that. And you can become a patron of ours too.
I just want you to say I was watching as I was giving the reading to who was it? Kimmy Rob. First she said, yes, thank you. I've been questioning a lot. But over here, I'm very happy that we've been getting all these validations.
Lots tonight.
Lots of validations. Samantha says she knows Mags very well, and that was spot on for her. And it was exactly what she needed to hear.
Kelly, yes, your daughter will be okay. I want to let you know that. Patience, okay? She's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
We've got over here, let's see, I'm going to do, because I've been neglecting YouTube.
Always neglecting YouTube.
Okay, Debs, first of all, she's very excited for her order. She can't wait to get her jewelry. It's coming out to your way very soon already. Anita Mewen says, well, thanks. That's really good to know. Rhonda McKinney says, I feel a male spirit following me. Any idea who it may be or what he wants?
The name Jackson just came to me. I don't know what that's about, but the name Jackson.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if that's a first name or a last name, but that is the name, one of the names of the spirit, Jackson.
Wow, okay. I'm not sure. I'm not picking up on what exactly or who this is. Chris is picking up the name Jackson. What he wants, I think he's attracted to your energy. That's what I'm getting. There's some magnetic pull there, and I don't know why. There's also, I'm just going to, because there's very few here, so I want to read all of these that we have here on YouTube. Well, Alicia Carpenter, hi YouTube, glad you're here tonight. Hello. And we've got somebody named Moon. Moon says, I'm worried about my finances. When will it get better?
Oh boy. You're gonna be pushed to the brink. That's what I'm feeling. You're gonna be pushed to the brink, to the point of panic, and it's gonna be about faith. It's gonna be about trusting yourself, because I think that this is a test. You chose this one. This is a test. So you gotta keep believing it will turn out. Watch your spending.
It's about being resourceful with you. Yeah. It's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better, but I don't want you to think this is going to be, that this is it, this is going to be your situation until here to the end. No, things will get better. It's just going to take a lot longer than what you're hoping for. Alicia Carpenter also says, you suggested I PM you. I will. I'm still thinking about the repercussions of what I may find out. If you have time, maybe there's a card for me. Okay, I will pull a card for you just right now. Brenda Wilkinson says, hi, Moonie and D. Could you please pull a card for me? I'm feeling a little lost. Thank you and much love. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards. One for Alicia, one for Brenda, and one for Debbie. Okay?
By the way, Nicole says, yes, D is spot on, and so is Chris.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Nicole. Okay, so Alicia, I'm going to pull a card for you. Just a card. See what the Spirit thinks you need to know. All right? So here we go. All right. So Alicia, the card that comes up for you right now is the leaving card. This means that there's a situation around you that's surrounding you that you are leaving behind. Cycle, coming to an end, closing, leaving that behind you, moving away from it. You're going to feel like, should I do this? Should I leave this behind? Yes, this is the right move. It's time to move away from that and just leave that behind. That's it. It's done. No more, okay? So yes, Samantha, we can do private readings.
Look at the, just above you where it says Paranormal Warehouse, look above, you're going to see to book a private reading with Chris and D. Click there.
Brenda Wilkinson, I'm going to pull a card for you and see what message Spirit wants you to know. If you're feeling lost, we're going to focus on that, and we're going to see what does Spirit have in store for you. Oh, okay. All right. Support. Support, support, support. You need to start allowing yourself to reach out and not feel ashamed of it, okay? Reach out to people and know that the people that are around you want to offer that support. It's okay to receive help. You don't, I feel like you tend to feel like, oh, I don't want to bother, or I don't want to receive this help. I don't want to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to receive that help, and it's okay to reach out to people to talk. This card comes up, usually means that there's people that are around you that are going to need you for support soon. So it's important for you to get yourself to that space where you can start helping others heal. So heal yourself so that you can heal others, okay? And Debbie. Deb is me. Card for you. Huh. Gotta shuffle them again, sorry. Deb. Doing it so fast I didn't shuffle it properly.
Sammy, feel free to get a hold of us for a reading. That's totally fine. We can get you taken care of.
Deb is me. Sentimental feelings. Things have been happening around you, sparking your emotions and bringing up these sentimental feelings. I think it's memories from the past. Something has triggered it, and that's okay. I think you've been feeling some energy around you, and I think it has to do with a family member that's no longer here, and this is why your emotions. But the thing is, I don't want you to focus on sadness, and I want you to focus on happy memories and what made you smile about these memories that you had. Things are okay. You're not alone, and it's in a good way. They're with you. You have people surrounding you that love you. I feel it has to do with the family member that you've got on the other side. You know who this is. All right.
Dizaniza says, you guys are spot on, that I feel everything, can't stop thinking about that.
Wow.
Very true, very true.
Maggie Bookout says, thank you so much. You were spot on. Hell is what I'm going through in all avenues.
It's going to get better, Maggie. We can promise you that. And I can tell you can really lean on us, and you can lean on all the box talkers to get you through it. That's what we're here for. It's a big support group here. No darkness allowed. That's what we're all about. Really quickly, I don't want to cut off Dee. I gotta be careful about that.
No.
I get her sometimes, and she's like, "I have a million more things to say." So
then, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, guys, we are going to transition now because we need to open up the airways for Paranormal Warehouse once again.
I always feel so bad at this time because everybody. This is me. This is why I turn into Superman. The people, they need our help. Look at all these people. I'm so sorry, guys, that we didn't get to all your questions.
But guys, what we're going to do is we're going to transition over to the Moonie Crystal Power Hour. We're going to do it right here.
Janae, I put the protection bundle out in the moonlight instead of the washer this time.
That's better. So here, guys, if you haven't already done this, do it for us right now so you can continue to hang out with us on Facebook. We will be back on Periscope, so don't worry about that. You'll see us pop back on. But on Facebook, you need to go and like our page, Box Talk with Moonie and Dee on Facebook. Box Talk with Moonie and Dee on Facebook. And that will give you a chance to come and hang out with us for the Crystal Power Hour.
Melissa Phillips, get in touch with us for a private reading if that's something you can do. I feel that you really need that clarity and you need that guidance and you need these answers. Get in touch with me if you want to do a private card reading. I can do a private reading for you. Anybody out there that feels that you want to do a card reading with me or a ghost box reading with Chris, get in touch with us. I do... My heart just, this is the time for me. I'm too much of a softie. I want to sit out here. If I could do 5 hours, I would. I would sit here because I see all these questions going up and I see the sad faces and everybody needs, and I love you guys all. I love you all with all my heart, and I wish I could sit here for hours and hours and hours and pull a card for you.
But we're going to be right back, so it's okay. We're not leaving forever. So
but we're going to do the Crystal Power.
We're going to be doing a Crystal Power, but we're still going to hang out. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time.
But get in contact with us if you do need help, guys. Please don't hesitate to get in contact with us and book those readings. Let me tell you, so many people that have booked. I did several readings today, and the healing that came about from those readings. I did several readings, and it really did help, and it offered them answers and clarity and things, validation. So if you need that help, that extra help, and we didn't get to answer your questions, some of you have some extensive questions in there. Hold on, let me finish. Some of you have some questions in there that even when I'm seeing them, I feel we could better serve you through a private reading. Just contact us and we'll do that private reading. I just want to help everybody.
I know you do. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Smile and remember to make someone else smile too. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.